In the last few months, we've had some high-profile examples of the stress our first responders deal with, from accidental police shootings to firefighters dying and wildfires. Dealing with the stress of the job can really be overwhelming.
Dr. Kevin Gilliland joins us this morning to talk about how people manage when their jobs are sometimes too hard to deal with. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here, Doctor.
Yeah, good to be with you guys again.
Yes. Now, we often hear about PTSD for our military, but it's also police, firefighters, EMS crews that are also dealing with this.
Oh, absolutely. And we first started studying it and really developing much better treatments with the military. But when we started looking at our world and the civilian population, we see it a lot with people that every single day put themselves in difficult, dangerous situations to protect and save us. And those things stick with us because we're human.
And unlike the military, first responders, EMS, police, firefighters, they're on the job day in and day out, year round. How can they decompress or relieve that stress?
It's the most difficult thing for them because, like you said, the military tends to step in and step out.
Right.
The military medics actually have about the same amount of PTSD as our medics, EMS, and police and fire. And what's critical is that you develop that life outside of your work that allows you to decompress and literally physically and mentally dump that stress out of the system. Stress is good for us, it makes us pay attention, but when it's consistent, it wears us out mentally and physically.
Unfortunately, we've had two instances recently where police officers shot and killed innocent victims.
The Trader Joe's shootout, of course, one of them,
How do they deal with that stress?
You know, fortunately, we're doing a much better job of it with the men in blue. And for men and women in those kinds of events, we do so much better now than we used to. There are a lot of, almost every force has organizations to help people after the fact, but we're doing much more in the front end of training and preparing, because it's you have two things. One, a horrendous situation where a lot of decisions are having to be made, and then second, an accidental death. There's so much sadness and grief and anger, and it's a mixture of feelings. And so now we do a better job. The problem is we still have a lot of men in the force, and men are terrible about seeking help. And even medical care, we're horrible at it. We're starting to do better because we think of it different. We have coaches and professors all our lives. And that's what you need to have, is that it's mandatory that in those things, you just step in and work through, talk through, and have a support system that helps you manage it.
I think we're probably seeing the rates drop a little bit, but unfortunately we had a recent case of an LAPD detective who committed suicide. What are some of the signs for loved ones who have an officer or a firefighter or an EMS in the family? Yeah,
it's challenging for a spouse, but look for changes. That's one of the biggest things that we look out for is, you know them well because you've lived with them, and are you starting to, especially for men, look for more of the physical symptoms. Women do a better job of talking about the emotional piece of it, but are they complaining more about physical pain, headaches? Problems with sleep are one of those really hallmark things we look for when it comes to mood or anxiety or PTSD. So disruptions for sleep, not enjoying things they used to enjoy, and sort of withdrawing and isolating. But the biggest thing to look for is a change, and especially social and relationally, because when we look at the research, those that have social connections in a network do the best. So if that starts to be pulled away, that's a little bit of a yellow flag, maybe a red flag.
So important to pay attention to our loved ones.
Oh, it is. It absolutely is.
Thank you so much, Doctor. We appreciate your insight this morning.
Yeah, good to be with you all.